Good afternoon and namaste. My name is Gayatri and I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan fish sauce today. Vegan fish sauce or fish sauce is very popular in Asian cooking, and you can buy it these days, which is very fortunate because once it was unheard of, totally unheard of when I was younger. So they have fish FYSH sauce, and this is made from coconut amino sauce. So you can get this from Woolworths, but it's around about $7 to $8, so it's quite expensive just for that little bottle. And I like to make things from scratch. You know what goes in it, and it costs a fraction, and it's more fun. You're creating something. What we've got here is some water, soy sauce, coconut sugar, 1 sliced dried shiitake mushroom, some miso paste. Any miso paste will do. Just be aware, if you are gluten-free, you want to be using tamari instead of soy sauce because there's no wheat in the tamari. Make sure you read the instructions because that's not always the case. And also you want to make sure you use the soybean miso paste because some of them are made with barley or wheat. Rice one is okay. The rice miso is okay as well. So either one of those is fine for gluten-free, but just check what the ingredients are because not all miso is gluten-free. And we have some seaweed powder. This one is made from waikami, but any sort of seaweed powder is okay. You can get them from all Asian supermarkets. It's just known as seaweed powder, and it's very finely, it's not really a powder, it's more of a very fine, finely chopped seaweed, dried seaweed. We have some wine vinegar, rice wine vinegar, and we have some salt. I'm using the Himalayan, but you could use sea salt if you like. And what I've already done, before you start, you need to boil your jar up in some boiling water. You need a glass jar with an airtight lid to keep it for long periods of time. Stop the bacteria getting in. So boil it up for about 10 minutes and let it air dry, which is what I've done here. It's just about dry. It only takes a couple of minutes to dry because it's so hot. It's a bit like being in the dishwasher. So make sure you do this, otherwise it will go off much quicker. So you want this to be able to last in your fridge for quite some time. So all we're going to do now is throw everything in here and bring it to the boil. So the 1 3/4 cup of water. I've heated the pan so you don't have to wait for it to heat up. It's a bit boring to watch. We've got the soy sauce, 1/2 cup, 3 tablespoons coconut sugar, the 1 dried shiitake sliced, the tablespoon of miso, a tablespoon of the waikami flakes or the seaweed powder, rice wine vinegar, and salt. So we're just going to bring this to the boil now. I'm just whisking it to make sure the miso is well incorporated, because sometimes the miso can sit on the bottom lumpy. But we are bringing this to the boil, so it will ensure that the miso completely incorporates. Now with miso, if you're making miso soup and you're wanting the goodness of that miso, the nutritional value of the miso, you don't usually bring it to the boil because it disturbs the nutritional value of it. But for this case, it's for the taste, so we're not worrying about boiling that. So all we need to do is just bring that to the boil. It should be nearly there. I think that's enough whisking. So that is coming to the boil nicely now. I'm going to turn that off. And I'm just going to give it one more little whisk. Make sure that miso is all melted. It's got a beautiful smell. Nice aroma. So I'm going to now just put it straight into the bottle while it's hot. Yep, there's no miso in the bottom. Or there is a little tiny bit, but that's okay. We'll just leave that out. One little lump. So you could strain it if you like, and that will strain out some of the seaweed and the mushroom, which will give it less flavour. So if you like a more subtle flavour, you can strain it. But I actually like a strong flavoured fish sauce, vegan fish sauce, so I'm going to leave it in, and that will keep, the flavours will keep infusing. And enjoy your fish sauce. It can be used in so many Asian dishes just to add flavour and a lot of nutrition in there as well. So until next week, namaste.